Hey y'all, what's up? This is Demarcus Ware at the first Google Plus Hangout. Just want to tell you guys what's up. Thank y'all for being, such great fans. And I want to actually the first question asked today was going to be by Casey. So what's up?
Hey DeMarcus, I'm out in Wiley, Texas. I've been a huge fan since probably high school. My brother got me into it, and the way it happened was your draft day. Whenever I was talking to him about the draft, and he's no draft guru, but he's like, DeMarcus Ware, he's going to be something someday. The thing is, though, he called you in the draft. He knew you would be taken by the Cowboys at that time. So I was wondering how you felt that you got drafted by the Cowboys and the fact that you might be the all-time sack leader. You're on pace for it.
You know what? It's crazy because I went to San Diego, and then all of a sudden my visit got canceled by the Dallas Cowboys, and I'm like, man, I want to play for the Dallas Cowboys, all of their tradition and everything, and all of a sudden, at the 11th pick of the draft, I'm like, okay, they're going to pick Sean Merriman, but instead, they say DeMarcus Ware, and then, I get a phone call from Bill Parcells, and he says, how does it feel to be a Dallas Cowboy? And I mean, my throat, my heart is like all in my throat, man, just ecstatic, so. It just felt really good to have the opportunity to play for the Dallas Cowboys, and actually the sort of they bring me in as a pass rusher and being able to sort of fulfill that job.
Cool.
The next question is going to be for Craig.
Hi, DeMarcus. I'm Craig Stokes from Mobile, Alabama.
Mobile, baby.
That's right. That's right. My question for you is: after you retire from the game, what's the number one thing you'd like to be remembered for?
I think the number one thing I want to be remembered for once I retire is that, not only did I play for the Dallas Cowboys, that, I sort of try to rep the man upstairs, and that's God, try to let myself sort of, him play through me and, each and every week and get out there. It's not about, the accolades of, trying to be a sack leader or trying to be, the best pass rusher ever. It's about, the whole team thing, and that's, winning Super Bowls, and I mean, that's probably the biggest goal I have.
Thank you.
And the next question's for David. David, how do you say your last name?
Littress.
Littress. Gotcha.
I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Big Cowboy fan since I was a little kid.
Oh, yeah.
Been coming down to games since '91 in Dallas.
Great.
First year, me and three friends drove down in a car. A lot of good stories. We had a good time. I try to get to at least one. We got a flat tire. We caught some flack in Tennessee for being Cowboy fans.
Nice.
But my question was, do you have a saying or motto that you live your life by? And if so, who or what inspired that motto?
The motto that I live by is I can do anything through Christ that strengthens me. And really what brought that motto was about, with me is when I first lost my first son and saying that, having the opportunity to have a kid and then actually having almost 3 stillbirths that my wife had to, give birth to with just 2 of them. But, a lot of things happen in your life and you sort of have to lean to the man upstairs and say, I'm just going to give it all up to you, and that's what I did. So that's my motto that I live by week in and week out. I can do anything that through Christ that strengthens me.
Thanks, DeMarcus. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And the next question is for Dwayne McDougal. What's up?
All right. Hey, not much. I'm in Coppell, so I'm probably just down the street from y'all, from Valley Ranch. But been a Cowboys fan forever, part of my parents, so they're going to be excited to see this on YouTube or wherever it shows up.
Great.
But my question really is what do you do personally, being in the NFL for as long as you have been so far, that keeps you as a consistent player, day in, week out?
I think what probably keeps me sort of on my toes all the time is I'm always looking for what's new. My first year I got into the league, I tried to figure out, okay, I tried martial arts. My second year I tried yoga. Third year I tried Bikram yoga, in the hot room that's 110 degrees. The next year I tried, I can't remember, it's CrossFit. So whatever I can try, all your workouts are going to be good, but you just got to, get out there and just try your best. And I think just keeping that variety something different, and instead of trying to be all boring, each year, is what's keeping me consistent.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
And the next question is for Michael Nast. Nasty. 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 You know what? Actually, I played my 9th grade year, and then I decided not to play my 10th grade year because I picked up basketball and baseball and ran a little bit of track. And then my 11th and 12th grade year, I played, and I was about 190 coming out playing wide receiver, and nobody wanted to give me a chance. But one of my former teammates at Troy University, O.C. Muir, went to one of the coaches and said, "Hey, man, I got." One of my friends at Auburn High School that can play a little ball, and they gave me a scholarship. It was only one, and I got that opportunity and took advantage of it.
When did they switch you to defense?
They switched me to defense. Oh, okay, hold up. The next question is from Noble.
Hey, what's going on? I'm over here in Alexandria, Virginia, with Smitty, the real Cowboys fan. He's from Atlanta, Hotlanta, Georgia.
You're like a Redskins fan or something. I mean, because I can see you already with the burgundy on.
Gotcha.
Hey, I have to do what I do out here.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have Smitty, who's the real Cowboys fan, ask you a question.
Gotcha.
Hey, what's going on, Demarcus? I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, man.
What's up?
My question for you today is, being the veteran player that you are, quite sure you looked upon as a leader of the team. What advice could you give the younger rookies such as DeMarco Murray, a tip to stay focused in game like you've been so far?
I think don't let your accolades from the beginning sort of tailor what's going to happen for you in the future. You really don't. Each and every week you sort of gotta taste it a little bit. People always say don't, take the cheese, as Bill Parcells says. Then you just got to, put it on the back burner and say, hey, what can I do next week to make myself a little bit better? And I would tell him that, week in and week out, he's been playing really well. And, I hope, Godspeed to him.
I'm going to cheat a little bit and ask you a quick question. What's the craziest thing an opponent has ever said to you during a game? Who was it, and what team?
It was, I can't remember exactly who it was, but a tight end came up to me. He said, DeMarcus, you suck. And I tried to run him into the dirt right after that, to be honest. But, I'm like, how can you say something like that? I mean, it just, adds flame to the fire, but, he said it.
Thanks.
And the next person is from Rebecca.
Hey, DeMarcus, I'm Rebecca. I'm out in the Bay Area in California. Finally,
it's your turn.
My turn. Well, I got to tell you, I've been a Cowboys fan. I used to wait tables in a beer bar in San Antonio
nice.
back in the 80s when I was going to college. And tips were better if you could talk Cowboys football.
Yes, you got that right.
So I learned Cowboys football pretty soon after that. But my question for you first, I want to know when they switched you over to defense at Troy. Did you start in defense or?
Yeah, actually, they put me over at outside linebacker at first at Troy, and I couldn't drop that well, so they stuck me at defensive end, knowing that I was 195. I mean, I was like a stick. I wish I could show you guys a picture, but they knew I can rush the passer, and I got bigger and stronger every year after that.
Cool. And then I want to know, how do you feel that defenses have suffered this year because you're not doing so many practices in pads, or do you think it's been okay?
I think defenses would, they say, you want to put the pads on and everything, which is fine, but I think it's the mentality of the guys that you got on a team. If you got guys that just like to hit, if I don't hit the whole week, when I put the pads on Sunday, I'm going to be ready to hit somebody then. So it really don't matter about the pad situation. It just, keeps guys more fresh so you can, do your job.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome. And the next person is Wayne Polk.
Yeah, that's me.
Wayne.
What's going on, DeMarcus, man?
What's up, man?
My name's Wayne. I'm out of the D.C. area.
Gotcha.
Real quick question. I'm big on the whole rivalry thing, and, I love defense. I just love defense, period. All right, so going against the Skins in a rivalry game, when you're looking over the tape and see they're running that whack bootleg so often, do you think that gives Rob Ryan a chance to release the hounds, giving you more stats?
You know what the thing is, though? A lot of the teams don't run the bootleg on us because they know that we have, two good outside linebackers that, as soon as they run the boot, I mean, we're right there in his face, and if he holds the ball, we're going to probably get some pressure or some type of big play. So a lot of the teams don't run, those type of bootleg plays. I wish they do, but it's just you got to take it with a grain of salt, and you just got to stop it some way.
Yeah. So does that put you more in coverage?
No, actually, it don't. I mean, I'm probably 90% of the time I'm rushing the passer, so I don't know. I know about
That's
coverage.
What we need.
Yeah, but I'm rushing the passer majority of the time.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate it.
But how did Washington fan get on it? Where he at? I see him down at the bottom like that. I'm still.
He's hot right now.
Yeah.
We figured we'd get a mole up in here, so.
I was like, man, somebody. I know it got to be somebody recording or something. What is the deal?
He's spying.
Yeah.
Yeah, spying, trying to check it out. Actually, there was a setup question. You asked that question for him to see, if they're going to run the bootlegs or whatever, and see what. So next time, don't answer the question like that because he's going to go back and try to record that and play it.
Me and Schneider got a meeting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Man.
I just want to thank everybody for hanging out and doing this Google chat. I mean, it's great, man. It's a great opportunity to really talk to the fans, and I see you guys are ready for the game. Even the Washington fan, I give it up to him, for having the courage to come in here with all us on here and still talking trash. But I just want to say thank y'all.
Thank you, Demarcus.
Thank you.
Thanks, Marcus.
It was really terrific to meet you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thank y'all for being a part of this.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much. All right, that was so kick-ass. You can stay,
Really
Mark.
cool.
Stay and really chat.